I think we should put him under some pressure. All right, as you guys are checking homework, we got a little quiz coming up.
Why? Should we just do a project instead?
Is it? Wait, it's Wednesday, is it, Mr. Parker?
I think it's Thursday.
Quiz what?
I don't know. It might be.
I have it down as Wednesday. If it changes,
I think it might be Wednesday.
we'll let you guys know. You what?
You signed the paper.
Good.
You've been gone for half the year.
Look at the test.
You
I
think?
wish.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
There you go, Matt.
Ice baby.
No.
It's supposed to be. Yeah. It's supposed to be right now.
When you said Queen, I don't know if you want the David Bowie and Queen version.
I'll accept it.
But I actually thought it was Vanilla.
Did you hear that controversy?
Yeah.
And I think Vanilla Ice came up with his own stuff.
I don't hear the resemblance.
Like, did it? He's like Bailey. For sure. All right. I don't like Candy Corn too. It's good.
Oh. Oh, good lord.
Oh, yeah, you want some candy?
Four candies.
Or sweet. I'll have 4 candies.
What's four candies?
Hey,
I'll take 4 candy.
Come on up together. Be fine.
Hey.
One floor candy.
Don't eat it.
really get me one.
Why not? Well, second roll.
It's
Why is that? Does it really
It's a
bubble?
stand spot.
It builds you
Yeah,
one.
this is 14.
Weird thing, not.
Yeah.
So
It's gotta be a little.
I'm actually eating it now.
Well,
You like that candy corn?
It's just one of the last.
You like candy corn? Candy corn tastes like
They taste like wax, but this one's so like satisfying.
Why?
Tastes like
You can.
wax.
Wax.
W-A-N.
You can't eat a lot.
Earwax. You get too much candy corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, my friends. Except Aaliyah.
I need a cookie.
Cookie.
You did. It was good. I met your mom. I feel like I'm part of the family
But I'm
right
not a
now.
friend.
I don't know.
What are you eating right
Invite me to Thanksgiving. Your mom a good cook?
We're going to, yes, but we're going to Chicago.
Where?
Chicago.
I have family outside Chicago. I'll just tag along.
aren't you gonna be gone next week?
You're gonna go for the whole month?
Yeah, I'm gone by Thanksgiving too.
I'm gonna go. We're only gonna be there for 4 days. Like the days that we're in.
Off school.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
What part of Chicago? In Chicago or outside?
A little bit outside.
How far is it?
I used to do that Thanksgiving thing too. Outside Chicago. It was Aurora.
3 hours.
Okay. Hey guys, Chicago, it's a little longer than that. It's about 5 or 6.
6 or 7. Because we have a big
It doesn't change anything.
A lot of people taking a bus.
It's good to stop. It stops eating. Bathroom.
I hope they don't
squeeze one another.
Every single time we go to Chicago, my brother throws up.
I hope they don't leave you in a rest stop.
What?
I hope they don't leave you in a rest stop.
I'm just trying to channel you out of my ears.
No, you heard me.
No, you're not.
All right, guys, look. Wait, where's the worksheet at?
I guess we didn't.
Is this the right one?
No.
No.
Yes.
No. 9.
Because we had the worksheet on.
Oh, you got it.
I can't work under these conditions.
Are you
Hey
quitting?
guys, look at the back. The front should have been pretty easy. Okay, I would think. What was the last one? Wasn't that y equals -2?
3.
Y equals -3? Guys, what kind of line is that? It's not vertical. It's what? Horizontal. Guys, listen. When you see this, somebody knock? Guys, when you see one of these two situations, how do I get, Bailey, how am I going to get y by itself? What do I need to do? This is a one step. There it is right there. What am I going to do? Thanks, guys. Add what? You're right. Yes, good. I'm going to add x. Now, when you do that, write the x term first. There's my equation right there. Now, what's my slope, Bailey?
1.
What's my y-intercept? Okay, write it as a point. Now, anytime you're graphing a line from slope-intercept form, what point do I know? Does the slope tell me a point? No. Okay, go to the y-intercept. Always start with that. Put a point. Now, how do you graph a slope of 1? Luca, what am I going to do? Well, opposite. You do rise first. You're going to be in the same spot in this case. You go up 1, right 1. Up 1, right 1, up 1, right, up, right, up, right. Now, guys, always remember a double negative move is also positive. Down 1, left 1. Down 1, left, down 1, left. Boom, you get the idea. This is what that should have looked like. Okay, that's what that should have looked like. Okay, Sabrina, how do I get number 8? How do I get y by itself? Nice job. For what? 4x. So how do I write what do I got left? 8y equals.
4x minus.
Careful, it's not 4x.
4. Negative 4.
It's a huge difference. Negative 4x what? Okay, now what do I do? Now what do I do? Alexis, what do you do? What do I? Oh, did you say 3 times? Evan, one of you guys just pat her on her shoulder, please, really lightly. Nice job. Didn't upset you. We're sorry. Okay, now, Alexis, what do you think? Negative 4/8. Simplify that. Nice job. Are you looking at the answer? You're looking at your paper. All right. What's negative 24 divided by 8? Nice job. Guys, what's my slope? Negative 1/2. What's my y-intercept? 0, negative 3. Okay, Liv, how do I graph this? And don't say carefully. Oh, from where? What point? Over here on the x-axis? Oh, so 0, negative 3. Liv. Okay, now what'd you say? Okay, over doesn't mean anything to me because I can go right or left. So if I go down 1, you have to go right 2. How many agree with that? Nice. Down 1, you can keep doing that. Now, what if I go up 1, Liv? I have to go which way 2? Up 1, left 2. Up 1, left 2. Your line should look like that. Guys, if I'm taking a quiz, this is just me. I would do this if I were you guys. Once I get this, and I see I have a negative slope, I would go up here and just do that. I would draw a negative line. Okay, so I know after I graph it, it should go what? Down to the right. This one was what? Positive. Draw a positive slope. All right, we'll do one more. Let's do 9. Or anybody have anything specific? 9 or 10? What do we got?
Cookies.
Whose are they?
For my science class. The Browns lost. Oh, your
Science class?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
The Browns lost.
You're celebrating?
I guess.
You made a bet.
You made a bet.
You made a bet. Lost it.
I hate the Browns losing Steelers.
No.
But the weekend wasn't lost all the way because Michigan lost.
Yeah.
And Ohio State won.
My favorite team is whoever's playing Michigan.
Exactly.
That's it.
You're still in Ohio State.
McConnell. Oh, I love Ohio State. They got a big one. Don't they play Michigan State next week?
Yeah.
Big game. Big. Is this a football question, Mary? Because we're talking football.
It's a football.
Makana! Yeah, that's over with. I yelled your name. Go ahead, Mary. What's up?
Related.
Go ahead.
I'm from Cleveland and my sister's from
I'm
Michigan.
sorry. I'm just kidding.
My
You're-
sister's from Michigan. So we're
Huh?
yeah. I just want to say that 'cause I think it's funny.
Are you an Ohio State fan?
Do you like Ohio State?
Alright, that's good.
But yeah, we don't get along ever watching a game, so we have to be in opposite.
I'm going to be honest with everybody. Did you watch on? I wasn't crazy about the all red uniforms. Wasn't
No,
crazy.
I didn't like it either.
Wasn't crazy. All right, I feel better. All right.
That's all.
Do you guys want to see 9 or 10, or do you guys understand? Anybody? Matthew,
I need to see this and I understand most of it.
pick one.
Oh, yeah.
Solve this for y. You need to get the. How do you get 3x over on the other side?
You minus this.
Okay, how do I write what's left then?
Negative 4y equals 8 minus.
Ah!
No, yes. Minus 8.
Take a breath.
Negative.
First of all, how are the goats today? Did they run into you?
What? Oh, I didn't take care of this one. My mom shot me a text at 3:35. Said, just don't worry about the animals this morning. So I got lucky.
Wait, she shot you a text at what time?
3:35 a.m.
Well, I know it wasn't p.m.
Yeah.
3:35.
I wasn't even up by then. I was still in bed, so I just ignored it.
I was up at 3 o'clock feeding the pigs.
Yeah, right. You don't take care of farm.
You're not real.
Did I ever tell you I don't have a farm?
Oh, no, show the pictures. Show the pictures right now.
Weezy sounds like a little pig,
Yeah.
a little pug. All right. You know what? I do have a pig. You know what? I'm going to go get it when I'm done.
Okay.
It's out in my car. I crack the window.
Is his name Weezy?
That is not nice.
Okay. Matt, what's left?
Negative 3x minus 8.
Why is it minus 8? It's positive 8.
Plus, yeah.
Okay, divide by what?
Negative 4y.
Just not negative 4y.
Yeah.
Okay. What's a negative over a negative?
Positive.
So what's my slope?
3/4.
3/4. What's 8 divided by negative 4?
Negative 2.
There's my y-intercept. Go down 2. What's my slope? Up 3.
Over 4.
Which way?
Right.
Or you can do this. I can go down 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. You guys have this?
How'd you like to have that for a job?
I do that in the summertime.
Yeah?
I'm a closet organizer.
I do it every once a decade.
Wait.
Are you making fun of my summer job? Nothing. What? Organize them. No, I don't do that.
have to do it.
What men have closets too.
No, I know that, but that's weird. Just going to a guy and doing it sounds like I'm just doing it so fast.
Well, people do it. I got those.
What is this?
Guys, we got one problem.
Hey, I got actually one.
You said it right there. Guys, you want to? Who threw that right there? Was that
I
you?
didn't throw it. I stole it.
Pick them up, please. Collect them all. Okay, listen. A closet organizer charges an initial consultation fee plus an additional amount per hour. Why is it got to be her? Very offensive. Her final charge can be shown in this function, f of x equals 100 plus 30x. Okay, a couple things. When we're graphing things, can I change it around to 30x plus 100? Does that mess anything up? No. So we have this. I'm going to switch that because then I know my. Now, f of x is another way. How else can I write f of x? So we can write that just so you are to see the similarities. Yes? All right. So let's apply. There's two numbers here, right? 30 and 100. We need to figure out what they mean. What do you guys think? What can change? First of all, what's a consultation fee? That's nice. What does that mean? Anybody know? Well, what's wrong? Where's your notes at?
No.
And you're in charge of feeding animals.
No. Sometimes, not all the
You just
time.
miss an animal?
One of the guys is happy.
Yeah, you better check for an animal laying on its side when you go home. By the way, I got to go get my pig in the car here in a second.
And honestly, I do miss sometimes not.
Isn't that Winkles?
Huh?
Isn't that Winkles?
Porky. Pig. Porky pig. Is he fake?
Is it one of those things you can run your
Gosh. Is he fake?
Probably.
What's it?
The food bill isn't, that's for sure.
Wilbur?
Huh?
The food bill isn't.
Wilbur?
Do you guys remember, did you guys see Green Acres, the reruns of that? Wasn't Wilbur the pig that ran around the house? It was. How many have seen Green Acres? It's an old show, like back in the early, was it 60s or 70s? Wilbur was the pig that ran around the house. All right, okay. All right, so.
Anyways, moving on.
Guys, what's a consultation fee is basically like that's what you owe when they walk in the door. What do you think that is? The 100 or the 30x? 100. So the 100 is there a thing down here? Yeah. Okay. So let's go down here. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll get back to the slope here in a second. Okay, so the 100 is my y-intercept, and that is my consultation fee. I literally had in my refrigerator, you know how you have a rubber gasket going around it, and it was ripped. So I knew I needed a new one in my freezer too. This company, it was like charged me $85 to come in and say, he was there, I'm not kidding you, for 2 minutes. He goes, yeah, you need new, I don't know what they call them. Whatever.
Weather stripping kind of?
Yeah. They called him, what do they call him? In the business. He was there for 2 minutes, charged me $80. I said, yeah, I know I need new ones. Yeah, it's $80. I'll order. Okay.
So just $40 per minute, I guess.
All right. What do they call them? Gaskets. Gaskets, I think they call them. Okay, wow. Whatever. All right. We should start charging these guys per hour.
Every question they ask.
You're charging us?
Every question you guys ask, $10.
Consultation
I
fee.
think you're
No.
$10
Wait,
fee.
You should be charging
No.
God.
$10 charge.
I'll go home.
Every time we go off topic.
I just skip.
I know every single time you mention a movie, we should get paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
I'm
god, we're
great.
friends. Yeah, you guys. Everyone always says or songs. Or songs.
Easy, candy corn.
Or calls in your.
All right, guys, what do you think 30 represents in front of the X? That's my slope, right? What does the slope represent here? What do you guys think? Go ahead.
The amount per hour.
Nice job. $30 per hour charge.
I'm gonna chime in here real quick.
Sure.
On the last test, there was a question a lot like this, where you were asked this before we even called it the slope or y-intercept. And you guys put the number of hours. Like for 30, you put like the number of hours for that. What represents the number of hours in our problem here? X represents the number of hours, right? The 30 is the charge per hour. You guys get that? Be very careful. What does y represent? Not the y-intercept. What does y represent? X is the
Right here.
hours.
What would this represent? Say it. Total cost.
So does that include the consultation fee and the rate per hour? It's all of it together, isn't it?
Ease. Ease. Now, we'll get back to the 12 up. We need to graph this. Now, we're going to put our cost here, and we're going to put hours here. Now, let's be smart. What do we want to go? We don't want to go by ones here, fives. What do you want to go by? 10. I'd probably go by 15. 15 or 30. Because isn't it going up? 30 probably the best way to do it. Does that make sense? Because that's what it's jumping up per hour. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, so let's start. Let's go every line is 30. Okay. Now down here, guys, I'm going to spread this out. I'm probably going to skip every one and go like every other one is an hour. So every line's a half an hour. Oh, and that chaps my muffins too.
What does?
Like if they're working for 2 hours and 15 minutes, I'll charge you 3 hours.
I don't do that.
What's
Sure.
good? How do you handle chopped muffins? What do you do with them?
Unchap them.
With
Usually it's a cookie. Sometimes it's oh my gosh.
I got plenty.
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah.
get cookies.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should.
just cookies.
Don't give her anything. She's in a bad mood today. All right. Now, here's the thing about graphing this. Alexis. When they walk in the door, they've worked 0 hours, right? How much money do you owe them as soon as they walk in? What was my y-intercept, Alexis? Yeah, you owe them $100. As soon as they walk in, they don't have to do anything. You owe them a Hondo.
I'm looking there.
Doesn't matter.
That's actually realistic.
Oh yeah.
Like a mechanic, if you take the car mechanic, they have their hourly rate like $120 an hour. And if they look at it for 5 minutes, they're still charging you for the whole hour.
Like I went with this place. They seriously came over and looked at a refrigerator. My refrigerator. It needs new gaskets in the refrigerator and the freezer. They said, "Oh yeah, it needs new gaskets." Well, no, it needs new gaskets. I see they're ripped. and they were going to charge me to do the whole job like $400.
What?
And I said, so I paid them their $80. I said, no, I'm not.
Just kidding.
I'm not paying you your money. Here's your check for coming over and spending 2 minutes. Goodbye. All right, so here we go. You ready? Now, this kind of gets a little tricky. This is 100, right? What's 100 plus 30? 130. So 1 hour, you're going to owe 100, and it'd be 130. Now, what's 130 plus? Be kind of nice to make a table since it's so weird. So 0 hours, which makes sense here, we owe 100. 1 hour was what? Was it 130, right? Whoops, 130. What would 2 hours cost? 160. 3 hours? 190, and we'll do 4 hours. What's 4 hours? 210? No, not 210. 220, right? All right, so at 2 hours, it's 160. Here's 50, 160. 3 hours, it's 190, about right there. And 4 hours, it's 220, about right in there. Okay, now, would this be a line or discrete? Is this continuous or discrete? I would say it's this because they could charge you partial hours for working. Now, it depends on the company, though. Could it be discrete if they only charge like whole hours of working? Yeah. But if the company charges partial hours for labor, then it would be continuous. Because you could pay between those bills. Okay, look at the last question. Okay, we only graphed up to what? 4 hours? Man, 12 hours. Holy cow. You better get your... That's a lot of money. Now, I don't want to have to graph up to 12 hours. What can I do to get the cost of 12 hours? What do you think, Zach? Yeah, guys. Wasn't it f of x? Right? So let's do f of 12. What was it again? 30 times what? Well, it'd be 12, right? Plus what? A Hondo. So figure it out. Makana, how much? So for 12 hours, it cost, it's a lot of money. That's how much it was going to cost me to get my refrigerator. My neighbor guy's an old retired guy. So I told him, he goes, let me check into this. So he takes forever to do anything.
He probably came over and did it for 5 Werther's Originals.
Do what?
Probably did the job for like 5 Werther's Originals. Butterscotch teams.
Here's a butterscotch. Get out of here.
You know, people love those.
Oh, they did. Okay, how many want to see my pig? All right, I don't get it. You guys,
Can you imagine him fit in your car?
who?
Could you imagine taking your car?
There is one.
You say it.
Yeah, right.
Nobody believes me. Dang it.
Say Clark.
Oh, you got Troy. You actually within.
Is his name Clark?
Hey, if he does actual work, I'll do actual work.
It's named Pig.
It's gotta be a takeover about that.
Yeah, right. I don't need that.
$5 says he brings in Flossie.